What's up, everybody? It's Man of Low Moral Fiber here. My name's Luke, and in this video I'm going to be continuing my journey to 100% at overpower level 8 with this Sniper Zer0. In the previous episode, I killed the Leviathan and explored the treasure room after completing some other side quests and main quests that take place in this DLC, but we still have a few more, including the 2 raid boss quests, the first of which I'm going to start now, and will take place in the Washburn Refinery. This is where we're going to kill Hyperius, and after we kill Hyperius and hand that back into Shade, back in Oasis, then we'll be able to go ahead and kill Master Gee as well. So, stocking up on ammo, going to switch over to a corrosive rifle and a corrosive relic, I guess, for taking out the bots that are going to be between us and Hyperius. Obviously, the Washburn Refinery is a very easy map for Sniper Zer0, so it should work out well for us. Alright, getting started here. I'll try to build up a little bit of critical ascension as we work through. Obviously, in this map, it's almost impossible not to get some critical ascension, but that's alright. Still fun to acquire. Have to keep shooting this guy so that he won't I-beam us. But that's alright, we'll get it all solved soon. So with Hyperius, I'm just going to try to bore him. I'll switch on over towards my Quasar when we get there, and then I'll use a Fire Pimpernel to try to bore him to death. Hopefully it works, and hopefully it works the first try. Then, hopefully, we'll be able to squish Master Gee without too much trouble, but we'll see how that goes as well. There will obviously be a super badass loader right down here, but he's easy enough to deal with. Didn't get him slagged, but that's okay. If anything, it just allowed me to get a few more critical ascension stacks. Alright. That poor thing never got to get off the ground. That's alright, though. So now we got some exploders coming. They're obviously not going to be much of a challenge with this much critical ascension, but we'll kill them and then we'll eventually get to move on to the next room. Cool. So now I think we're back to fighting legitimate gun enemies and everything, which is cool, as opposed to just try to run at you and blow up enemies. I've always thought the 6 exploders in a row was weird there, considering like exploders are almost harmless by themselves. Like if they don't have another enemy to like kind of hide them or work in tandem with, they're almost useless. But I guess they could still theoretically kill you. It's just unlikely. There'll be some more enemies in here, though, and we can kill them. The same as we've killed everything else. Getting to the point where we one-hit enemies, so that's pretty cool. Not the ones with shields, but other ones. When we have the one-shot, one-kill bonus, at least. No, when we don't as well. So that's cool. Got a very heavy exploder spawn in this room, which is pretty strange, but that's okay. Alright, couple more loaders here. That's good. Now we're going to go ahead and we'll kill these guys over here too. Why not? Alright, so now that we've cleared out that room, we're going to go ahead, put on the Firebone, the Quasar, if I still have it, and I do. So that's good. We'll need to put on the Fire Pimpernel, Sticky Longbow with a little bit of a fuse time. That's okay. We'll be alright. Good idea to stock up on ammo, though. Luckily, we had enough iridium to make it in to fight this dude, which is good. Wait for that second explosion. Alright. Now, I want to keep moving here because otherwise I can get hit by the rockets and everything, which obviously isn't very desirable. Hopefully that brings in the Farbot. Yes, it did. Okay. So we're making progress on old Hyperius here. He's not dead yet, but closer than he was at least. Oh, there he goes. So Hyperius is all dead and stuff, which is good. We can collect some of these Seraph crystals if we want. Might want to. Might as well. This bot's going to become active in a minute, so we'll need to be ready to move away from him when that time comes. Might as well pick up this evolution.
How hilarious. You just set off my trap card. Your death approaches.
Alright. So, doesn't look like he dropped anything too spectacular. He did drop that evolution, which is pretty cool. But we're going to get out of here now. Switch back on over to the corrosive gear for the walk out of here, basically. And then we'll go kill Master Gee. And Master Gee's fight isn't one that I am a huge fan of, so we're probably just going to squish him with the gate. Otherwise, we could stack like Critical Ascension before the fight and go in, kill some sandworms, make him run over the pools, and then hide behind the rock, but that's kind of lame as shit too, so we're not doing that. Alright. So, hopefully the badass loaders don't spawn right next to each other. That'll make them a lot easier to deal with. Cool. I don't know where the other one's at. There it is. So, killing the big guy, and then it's on to Master Gee, basically. There will be a couple more enemies in our way, but nothing too serious. Okay. Ooh, got an orange item. Legendary Hunter at overpower level 8. Interesting. It's a decent Diube. It's the Jacob's Grip. It's not bad. We'll take it to sell it. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and apply a star to this Legendary Hunter, because it beats out... no. So it beats out the legendary hunter I had, right? If we compare the two, we can see that, hold on. I got two legendary hunters here, and the one without the star, it's got better critical damage. They're different though. So which one's better? Probably the one I have, to be honest. The cooldown's a little bit better, and the reload speed is a little, I don't know. It's really, I'm just going to sell one of them. There's not much of a difference. That's okay, though. I didn't know, or I guess I knew it, but I had forgotten that I had already gotten an overpowered level 8 legendary hunter. That's not a big deal, though. Alright, so we'll stop by the vending machine, and then it's off to Oasis. We're selling the Diube. We're selling the legendary hunter here. We're also going to sell the evolution. Cool, now we have significantly more money. Kind of. And then I guess after killing Master Gee, we'll head to the Magnus Lighthouse, do that deal, and then kill the Leviathan again. And that will be it for this DLC. I do really like this DLC. I think it's the best DLC in the game. But there are some other fun things coming up in the DLC content as well. Unfortunately, the Torg DLC is coming up, which I'm not a huge fan of. We'll get it all done, though. Neat. Damn right. I was stoked after I killed Hyperius for the first time, and I was going to go kill Master Gee, and I thought it was going to be a fun raid boss fight, and then it wasn't, and I was a little bit disappointed. Oh well. Probably going to switch on over to fire gear for this area. Perfect. I don't know what I did to piss this guy off, but he's come further up than he usually does. That's okay. He can still die. I do think it's interesting that they don't pair these two together, because by their lonesome, neither one's that dangerous, but together they could have potentially been a problem depending on what weapons they spawned with and stuff. Oh well. Don't very much like these Crystallists. I think in order to kill Master Gee the way I want to kill him, though, I am going to have to clear out this Skag and Crystallist area a little bit, so I'm getting started on that right now. The first Crystallist I killed was probably unnecessary, but we'll kill them all. Did that guy really not get slagged?
Assassins never die.
Alright. So, just working through these guys, obviously. Takes some time. Do these guys not slag? What is up with that, I wonder? They finally slagged, which is good. There'll definitely be some more Skags and Crystallists up here, though, so we're not out of the woods yet. Making progress, though. That was good.
How hilarious. You just set off my trap card. Your death approaches.
Didn't see this kind fella coming. All right. Almost to the stairs that I'm trying to get to now, basically. Not quite. Still another rabbit in our way, but he's by his lonesome, so he's not as dangerous. Huh. Causing me some issues nonetheless, though. Finally, I hit where I was aiming. Or at least where I wanted to aim. Sounds like both of those guys had potentially damaging snipers, but they didn't have Pimpernels. Or at the very least, they didn't like getting shot by them, which is understandable. Stupid cave crystallisk. Alright, stocked up on ammo, which is good. Go ahead and put on our... Yeah, oh, it's still on. I never put on my good grenade. Or my standard grenade, I guess. Of course there would be another one of these. Alright, so we'll start like that. Then we'll go like that. Oh, that one didn't quite get him, huh? It's okay, we've got enough of these things. What is your problem? Make sure I don't get crushed by the gate here. That would really suck. That should get him up on the ledge, which is what I wanted. Okay, so I really don't want to get blown up by that. Oh, man. He is... Fuck. I'm going to have to go buy some more grenades. He was not in the right spot, basically, so I messed up. I don't do this very often, you know. Basically, I don't fight Master Gee very often, so I kind of fucked that up, but we'll try to do it better this second time here. Okay. So now I've got my grenades, and we're going to figure it out. Unfortunately, there are still some skags about. I can kill them, though, if they want to die. That's on them. Alright. Back to what we were doing, yeah? So, we want to pull Master Gee in, not be under the gate when we do it. So that's a good pull. That's a bad pull. That's a decent one. Okay. Hopefully this one gets him. It's a little bit of ways from him, but yep, it got him. So then let's get him here, and that's half my grenades already. So that is something we need to watch out for, I guess. Alright, so we can see that he's right there. We might want to move him still a little bit this way, so throw it like that. I just can't get him to come very far this way. I've only got 3 grenades left, too, so I gotta make them count. That should pull him right to the gate. Okay, I'm confident with that so long as this doesn't kill me, and it didn't. So that's good. So what I want to do is throw a kunai at him, and then bump him, and then that will be that. So that was good.
This is the best day of my entire life, or anyone else's. You are just that cool.
Alright, so we'll pick up the stuff that Master Gee dropped that we can actually access. Sometimes when you kill him like that, he'll throw his gear in inaccessible areas, but this time it seemed to work out for us. We actually got a Gromkey Patriot here. I didn't see what grip it had, but it has the Hyperion grip, which is a little bit of a shame. We're not going to be using it anyway, but, you know, we picked it up. Alright, so the raid bosses are done. And now we're going to be headed towards the Magnus Lighthouse, and we're going to place that compass again, kill Scarlet's dudes again. I think we even have to kill Roscoe again, and then we'll kill the Leviathan once more. And that'll be good. Long walk back to the fast travel. That's okay, though. It's a very, very pretty map. One of the prettiest in the game. Alright, so we're going to come up here, and then we'll be very close to the fast travel station. I wouldn't imagine the pirates have respawned yet, so it should be pretty safe travels in this area. That was excellent. Yeah, I really appreciate the aesthetic of this DLC. I think they did a really nice job on that. Okay. Now, off to the Magnus Lighthouse we go. I could go turn this quest in an Oasis, but I think that's where we turn in Treasure of the Sands Part 2. So, it would be redundant to go there now, a waste of time, basically. So we won't do that. Probably want to put back on my real grenade now, or my healing grenade, just in case I need it. The Magnus Lighthouse is potentially dangerous, so we want to give it the respect that it deserves. Huh. Took that guy's shield down with one hit. I was fully prepared to switch on over to the shock rifle, too. I find that I don't really use shock that often because a slag weapon is usually plenty potent to take out something's shield. Shields make up a very small percent of an enemy's total vitality, I guess. Shield plus health. So they're not really that big of a deal to take down with a slag weapon instead of a shock weapon. Which is cool. Especially if you're using a powerful slag weapon like the Pimpernel, I guess. Pimpernel is my recommended weapon for slagging. Obviously, some people use the Grog Nozzle and the Slagga as alternatives. Or I guess potentially the Ruby as well. The Pimpernel is just my favorite. Infinite range, very effective slagger, and also good at stripping shields. So, I like it. Whoa, someone must be right next to me. What is that nonsense? Oh, it's this guy. Jeez, wrecked me with those bombs. That's okay, though. This is a pretty interesting little opening to this area, I would say, the Magnus Lighthouse. This dock area, I think they do a good job with that. It gives you a little bit of an ambush to work through. Couple more dudes as we round this corner, and then it will be some stalkers, but I'll probably skip them.
If you reach the treasure before me, which you won't, of course, but just in case, be careful of the Leviathan. It ain't Roscoe, as I may have already mentioned, and Blade's notes say it will die to protect the treasure chamber.
That it will. Again. Alright, so I don't think the stalkers come all the way up here, but I do want to grab a little bit of ammo before engaging the enemies. if possible. There we go. Screw that guy and his Malawan pistol. I think it was slag, not shock, but still, it could have been awful. I still don't quite know what a human sand skiff is, but I admire their aspirations. It's good to be motivated and set goals for yourself. Okay. Always good to kill those guys before they disappear. Doesn't look like we got a little sister and, what are they called? Big daddies this time, so that's a big shame. We didn't get it last time either, but no biggie. I like the BioShock series. Okay. So, last time I didn't fight through these dudes that try to stop you from taking the elevator, but this time I think I will since I don't have anything else to do while we wait. So, might as well kill them as far as I'm concerned. Ooh, let that guy deal with himself in that way. Then try to hit the Anchormans here. My superior positioning helped me with the Anchorman. Learned a little bit about the Anchormans there. They anchors don't work when you're uphill from them, so that's kind of cool, or at least upstairs from them. And that's debatable. Where's this little guy? It's of paramount importance that we kill the corrosive damage over time guy as quickly as possible. And we were able to do that, so that's good. Those guys died. Uh-oh, shock dot. Okay.
The Leviathan knows how close we are to finding the treasure, and he sounds rather miffed. Awesome, right?
It is awesome, Scarlet. Ooh, is that a sand skiff skin that I hadn't yet unlocked? Gotta unlock that. Super big deal. Alright. Now we'll take this up to the lighthouse. Then we'll walk past an area that will look suspiciously good for fighting, but we won't do any fighting yet. And then it will be up to the top of the lighthouse, and then we'll come back down to that area. We'll do some fighting. It'll be dope. Alright. So we've ridden this lift, which is good. Can't grenade jump all the way up here, which is a shame. Speaking of things we can't grenade jump to the top of, that's where we need to get to, basically. So, it'll be a moment until we are there. Being that I know I'm about to get ambushed by a bunch of pirate mercs, I'm going to blow those up. Luckily, this elevator is not the slowest thing in the world. Unfortunately, it's not very fast either. We'll eventually reach the top, though, which will be good. Almost there. Okay.
You're at the top of the lighthouse?
Damn straight.
Just find somewhere to place Blade's compass, and we'll find out exactly where the treasure is buried.
Ooh. We got a minigun. I actually kind of like that as far as purple weapons go.
Is it working? What's happening? You did it! It looks like the treasure's buried in worm water. I'll meet you out there.
Sure you will.
Top notch, my friend. And don't worry, I still need your help to get past whatever traps there might be in the treasure chamber. I was just kidding.
So, I'm going to see if I can get at least a few of them grouped up. Didn't work out quite as well as I wanted, but we're going to be alright. I've been doing pretty well about not getting turned into a human sandskiff so far, and so I think as this guy's friends dies, he'll be less and less likely to be the one who successfully converts me into a human sandskiff before I leave this area. Alright. Cool. Unfortunately, they're spawning more and more of the mercenary guys. Luckily, I can kill them. Uh-oh. So, like, running out of ammo isn't something that I would ordinarily recommend, but it's something that I did. So, luckily they anticipated a bonehead like me being a fucking bonehead, and they allowed me to recoup some of my ammo here, which is nice of them.
Your eyes deceive you. An illusion fools you all.
Alright. Oh, you don't even have to kill this dude, you only have to kill the the lieutenants? That's interesting.
Captain Scarlet heading towards some bright light in Wormwater. I would go very, very fast and beat her to the treasure and possibly shoot her multiple times.
Dope. So, we will utilize this one-way fast travel here. Head to Wormwater because that's where the lighthouse is pointing us. That's cool how they give it the beam and they actually... Well, you can't really tell it's Wormwater over there. But, still. I hope we get something decent from the treasure room this time. That would be stellar, but we'll see how it works out for us. Being that we're going to the treasure room, we should probably sell everything we don't need. So I think we're done with that now. That's a good thing. Might as well buy some ammo before we go, obviously. And now, we'll get in the vehicle and go see Captain Scarlet. It is pretty much the last thing we're doing in the DLC is killing Captain Scarlet's pet Roscoe, and she'll escape, and then we'll kill the Leviathan, and explore the treasure room and hand the quest in, and that will be just about that. Alright, so here you see that the Leviathan's a massive sandworm, right? But then you get down there and he's even bigger, which is pretty crazy. Okay. Now, I'm just going to go in an effort of making sure I have enough ammo to kill the Leviathan. I'm going to do the Roscoe fight with the stockpile relic and a bee shield on, just because I want it to end pretty quick and with enough ammo for me to kill the Leviathan. And I want to test out how the Leviathan does against the bee shield during that moment where there aren't a ton of fucking sandworms out yet. So I'll keep the bee shield and probably the stockpile relic, unless I get real low on ammo, on until the sandworms come out. Alright. So that's that. We can go take a look at Captain Scarlet's greed here in a minute.
Discretion's the better part of running away. Till we meet again, Vault Hunter. Oh, damn, I dropped my pistol.
So it's got a bad grip on it. It is dastardly.
Stealing is wrong.
It's not worth that much money. I'm not gonna pick it up. Okay. I do enjoy using that little weapon though. This way to fighting the Leviathan, I guess. Alright, so now we get spit out, is how I remember it happening at least. Right. So now we gotta fight this thing. So basically I want to burst that one that's in his mouth there, but Boar might have some other plans for me. Not moving his health bar there. Ooh, I wish I could make it in there and kill him. Open your face thing. Keep letting me hit your neck piece. I like that. Sometimes I see it, you know, make a bunch of damage counters and noise and everything, but it doesn't really end up moving his health bar, which is a shame. Oh! Ah, I thought I blew him up, but that was just him spitting a slag ball. Alright, so now that the sandworms are here, I'll bust that other one. And that neck one, or that chest one, I guess. Alright, almost done with this dude. Alright. So now I'll probably just switch on over to the more defensive shield and kill all of these dudes with my Bone of the Ancients on. Seem to have let quite a few of these spawn, which is bad news, but I think we can work through it. That damage over time is a death sentence, though, so we'll just get our second wind off this dude. Cool. Yeah, that's what I worry about when I let too many of them spawn, is that damage over time is nasty. So we've got the Sandworm Queen out, which is good. Still have one more Toxic Sandworm, which is weird, but that's okay. We'll kill it. Speaking of things we'll kill, the Queen is next. Okay. So that should pull this guy back into, yep, doing things. And sticking his neck out, which is what I really need. Try to keep those numbers down if possible.
And I disappear, a ghost amidst the combat, preparing to strike.
Okay, so the Leviathan's all dead and stuff. We'll probably kill these things. And then we'll move forward. I know there's one more sandworm, so we're gonna kill it. Okay. Well, that's that. Let's go explore the treasure room. Leviathan's all dead, man. Poor guy, he just wanted to protect this treasure room. Oh well. Alright, so I guess I'll do the bottom one first again and then climb up to the top. I forget exactly where the entrance to the bottom one is, though, which side it's on. So we'll walk around until I see it, I guess. That looks like the entrance, so we'll jump that away. Excellent. So we hit Pirate Booty Tier 2, which is cool. And now we need to make it up. So we'll go this way. Alright. Grenade jumping when I don't immediately... Aw, shit. When I don't immediately see a good way up, we'll try to do a successful grenade jump, not one that gets stuck in a wall and pushes us downward. That sucked. That's okay. We're almost up to the top now. Okay, so now we can open all of these chests as well. Ooh, iridium and money. How awesome. Got a dart here. That kind of blows. Another dart. A repeater from Doll. That's okay. Pick that up because it's worth money and sell it.
Nice.
Same with this horror show. Other than that, we really didn't get anything that impressive. But that's okay. Actually, that's a pretty decent absorb shield. Yeah, so that would be decent. And it's actually worth a decent amount, so we'll pick it up. Tranquil Sniper is actually worth some money. We'll pick it up. Okay. What's the most expensive item left? Because I'll walk away with that. Yeah, 800,000. That's not bad. Oh, I still have room for one more too, huh? Okay, now I think I'm full. Cool. Now we'll get out of here. The best way to get out of here is this way. What I should have done is picked up grenades so that it would refill my grenade count and we could move a little bit faster. Oh well. Or, at the very least, could have put my grenade back on and grabbed one more item. Oh well. Or I could have picked up a grenade. I don't know if any grenades were up there, though. Regardless, we'll go hand this quest in, the Master Gee quest and the Treasure of the Sands, and then we'll be done with this DLC. So as always, guys, I thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you haven't yet taken the time to subscribe, please do so. I'd appreciate that as well. We're doing the Tor DLC next, so that will be interesting. And I think, yeah, that. Just out of curiosity, how does that compare to the Antagonist? Way lower capacity, but that's okay. About to be up above 90 million, I think. Isn't that neat? Okay. Off to Oasis we go. Luckily, we're pretty close to where we hand the quest in. It's not that far, and it's just a small walk, so that's a good thing. Yep, so that's the end of my favorite DLC, unfortunately, but, I mean, it's good to make it all the way through, you know, making progress towards that 100% here with legitimate gear, so excellent. Look at the quest log now, you can see that it's very, very long, but there are no quests open to us because they've all been completed from the main game and also from the first DLC. So we have 3 more campaign DLCs to do, and then we have the Headhunter packs as well. So still quite a bit of content left in this series, but we're chugging on through it. So one more time, guys, thanks for watching, and I do hope to catch you next time. Bye, guys.